from my workshop again, and today I want to just briefly share with you about asking the question, what do I have in my hands? The one phrase that you will never hear from a woodworker is, I've got enough tools. I know that I've often said to Heidi, if she's at a loss as to what to buy me for a birthday present or a Christmas present or present any time of the year, I say to her, she can go into any hardware shop, she can blindfold herself or somebody can blindfold her, she can turn around 5 to 10 times and point in a direction and pick that, and she'll definitely get it right on the mark. Woodworkers love tools. We love looking at tools, we love working with tools, we like to have the most sophisticated tools, but we can't always do that. And today I really want to just say to you to ask the question, what do I have in my hands? I'm reminded of the story of the little boy when Jesus feeds the 5,000. They ask, who amongst you has food? We have all these people that we must feed, and a little guy comes forward with a couple of fish and a couple of loaves of bread. And Jesus takes that and he breaks it and he uses it for something quite incredible. I know that when we started the DBC Life Trust, it was an idea between myself and a friend, and then some of the men and ladies here at DBC, and asking the question, how can we make this happen? How can we make sure that there's this idea coming into fruition? And I can remember the first couple of times that we got income into the trust. It was little amounts of money, and it took a while to take off, and to the point this year where God has used that trust in such incredible ways to this last year having to give away almost, or having been able to give away 600,000 Rand to those who really needed it around the country. But what do you have in your hands? When it comes to woodworking, I'd love to have a CNC machine that can cut all kinds of shapes. I'd love to have a more industrial router where I can put pieces of wood through and it comes out all clean. But I realized I just had a hand router, and I built this little thing, this little jig, in order to use it more effectively, to use my router more effectively, because this is what I had in my hands. I've got a whole lot of other planes that are older than that. In the olden days, people would have a plane or a router that looked something like this, and they would have to assemble it first, and then use some of the most magnificent blades that they have, and they would make some of the most incredible furniture with some of the blades that they would get from a tool like this. This is what they had in their hands. So the question really is, just what is it that you have in your hands? What is it that God can use? What is that talent that He has, that you have? Are you good with words? Are you great with ideas and you can think of creative, innovative ideas? Do you have a business brain that you can help others sort out some of their issues and you can sort out your own business? Are you creative? Are you a hard worker? Do you have green fingers, mechanical, artistic? Do you love to just think things through, and whatever it is, in the hands of God, God can multiply that and use it in such incredible ways. So really today, just answering that question, the resources around the workshop are important. It's lovely to have fantastic tools. I have some amazing tools that have been passed down to me through all kinds of people, and I have the privilege of being able to use those. Some of them are just displayed on the wall because they're old and they're beautiful and they really can be used. But what do you have in your hands, and what is it that God has given you that you can use for His glory? Well, thank you for joining today. God bless, and have a fantastic week and day further.